What's good? Y'all know who it is, and y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, and I'm still laughing my motherfucking ass off regarding the JuJu Smith-Schuster hit that was levied upon his ass by Von Bell, safety of the Cincinnati Bengals. That happened a few days ago. That shit was one of the most funniest plays I have ever seen since Terrell Owens getting hit from dancing on the star or standing on the star with George Teague back in the days. But I'm not on here because of the hit, because we all saw the shit. Shit was funny as hell. What I'm on here for is that Mike Tomlin, the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, had to address this situation so much. JuJu Smith-Schuster came out in an interview and said, due to the fact, I'm just paraphrasing this shit. He basically said, out of for the betterment, that's the word, the betterment of my team, I'm gonna stop dancing on the opposing team's logos. And I didn't want to stop doing it because that's who I am. I don't want to stop being me. But due to the fact that my coach is asking questions about it, due to the fact that my teammates are being asked about it, I'm gonna do what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do what's best for me. I'm gonna do what's best for the betterment of everybody. I'm gonna stop dancing on logos, because I'm basically was doing it for my fans on TikTok and all that other shit. I don't even want to even talk no more about it in regards to what he said, because the shit is stupid. Here's the thing. That hit that happened was 100% legal. That's the beauty of it. It wasn't a cheap shot. It wasn't an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. It wasn't a situation where a player is trying to cheap shot another player to get even with it, even with what the other player did. Von Bell made it clear before the game, hey, JuJu, don't come over here and come to my house and act like you gonna do what you did and disrespect us, because we're gonna be looking for you. Okay? That's not headhunting. That's just saying, hey man, you being hella disrespectful. It's like you at your house, man. You know, you might have a party or a barbecue, or there might be some kind of event. Your daughter might be having a quinceañera or a sweet 16 party, and you got some people that you kind of know coming over. Man, you shouldn't have to tell nobody to not come over to your house and disrespect. But JuJu's 24 years old. He's one of the most active professional athletes on social media, period. And he's been getting his dance on to this song that's called Corvette. That's one of the hottest little hip hop songs that's out right now. Okay? So he's been doing it. Did it all this time when the Steelers were 11-0. When the Steelers lost to the Washington No Names, he did it. When the Steelers lost again the next week and lost to the Buffalo Bills, he did it. And then he came to Cincinnati, and that's when that streak ended. His streak ended in the Natty. Okay? Now, is this a big deal? Nah, it's just funny as shit. It's just funny as shit, man, that you're more concerned about your Insta followers or your TikTokers. You're more concerned about that than being focused on a football game, man. I can understand, as an athlete, you have to have a certain healthy amount of ego. When you're winning and you're 11-0, shit, do whatever the hell you want to do. You can't do nothing. What are you going to do? I'm beating you. We're 11-0. But when you started losing games, man, you can't run around acting like you're winning games anymore when you're losing games. And then when you got blown up, hey, man, that shit was funny as hell. So he said that he was going to go ahead for the betterment of everybody and stop dancing on other people's logos and shit. But Just because you stop doing something doesn't mean other people ain't gonna take notice to that, okay? San Francisco 49er Javon Kinlaw, he actually has some things to say directly to JuJu, because there's a lot of players in the league that didn't like it. There's a lot of players in the league that didn't appreciate what he did, even though he didn't do it on the San Francisco 49er logo. He's making it clear, hey dog, don't come over here doing that, okay? So Javon Kinlaw came out on Instagram and sent JuJu Smith-Schuster a DM, okay? And he said, quote unquote, them boys hit your jigging ass on that Corvette, huh? Basically, you out there getting your jiggy jig on out there dancing, and those boys put that wood on your ass and hit them direct. Now, what's funny about it is JuJu got emotional about the shit, okay? JuJu hit him back after Kevon came back and continued and said, quote unquote, I promise you would not come to Levi Stadium in that Corvette. In other words, we've been hearing that you've been acting a fool around the hood, and you come to my house, you better not even think about doing that shit that you did over there at the Natty's crib. Now, JuJu got offensive. He got offended, and he said, this is what he said. JuJu came back and said, well, hold on a second, let me find it. I want to be accurate than a motherfucker. Hold on, let's see, where's it at right here. Here's what JuJu said. He said, quote unquote, yo, tell this female to stay out of my DMs, unquote. This shit is like seeing two little kids fighting on football field and shit. This shit is funny to me, okay? Because all of this is a situation where it has nothing to do with football. None of this shit has anything to do with football at all. Now, Javon Kinlaw didn't share the DMs with everybody. It was JuJu. So JuJu might not be dancing on people's logos, but what he is doing is still Twitter fingering. He's Twitter fingering, and he's gonna share it with everybody and shit. I think the shit is funny, man. As long as it keeps developing in a great football plays and beautiful football hits, because Von Bell, he launched JuJu's ass 3 yards in the air and shit. This cat, measure up 3 yards with your hands, ladies and gentlemen, and understand that's how high he was in the air and how high he flew on that damn play when he got blown up and shit. But at the end of the day, man, it's all football. Us as the audience, us as the fan base, us as NFL fanatics, we're the ones that are enjoying this shit more than anybody. Because that's good football, man. It was just perfect. And when Von Bell was asked, what did you see when JuJu was coming across the middle? He said, I saw 19, which is JuJu's number. That's all I saw was a 19, and I went straight through number 19. And that's it, man. Love all y'all out there, man. I hope this shit continues. I hope I continue to see great plays, and I hope I get to continue to see NFL players not being focused on the football field and getting blown up in the process. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Salute.